deductions. The second half of the taxable income equation is to determine assessable income is the determination of deductions allowed. A deduction is whatever the Tax Act states is a deduction. The test is that an expense incurred by a taxpayer in gaining or producing assessable income in business may deduct this against income that they've received in business to reduce their final tax liability. There is a general section ensuring that most non-capital business expenses are a deduction under Section 8-1 of the 97 Act. There are also a large number of specific sections ensuring that specific items of expenditure are a deduction. The section has two limbs, one positive and the other negative. The first, being the positive limb, is that deduction is incurred in gaining or producing assessable income, and that is the test the taxpayer uses. It too has been interpreted by the courts to require that the loss or outgoing be incurred in the course of gaining or producing assessable income, and we use case law for this. There must be a causal connection or nexus between the loss or outgoing and deriving assessable income, and we see this in the case of Lunney, L-U-N-N-E-Y. A loss outgoing does not, however, need to relate to assessable income derived in that same year. It can relate to a future year or a past year, and there are cases. With loss, this is a net loss from business activities, which is deductible so long as it did not arise from carrying out a hobby or from an activity relating to capital growth. The second limb is the negative limb. It is the test for taxpayers necessarily incurring an expense in business on a business based on two elements. The outgoing must be necessarily incurred in carrying on a business, and the business must be carried on for the purpose of gaining assessable income. It's questionable whether we need all these extra parts. A little repetitive to make sure we get it. The negative limb is a number of negative provisos saying deductions not allowed where it is capital, private or incurred in gaining exempt income, or disallowed by a specific section of the Act, such as capital allowances, or if it is a penalty paid, if it's childcare expenses, travel expenses, clothing and relocation, home office expense, interest and expenses incurred in gaining employment. It has to be part of a business.